Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for Bits and Bytes. That's right. All things consumable from all the places you want to be. That's right. The United States edition. United States edition? What's that mean, Billy? What are you talking about, United States edition? United States edition can only mean one thing. United States edition means we're doing 50 states in 50 weeks. And it's coming up on the end of the year, baby. And it's the end of the year. And if you do your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s and do your math, you'll know exactly where we are. And there can only be one great state that can fulfill the shoes of Week 57. It's the great state of Washington! Washington! Welcome to the show, everybody. We've been waiting so goddamn long for Washington to be here. Not D.C., not Georgie boy, Washington State, the big bad boy himself, named after the first president, George Washington. That's right. Washington State, West Coast town, baby, all the way out the west. Per usual, we got the flag. Yes, perhaps it was interfering with the green screen, but don't worry, we fixed it. Let's take a quick peek. Let's see what we got working. Oh, wow, look, it's very green. I think it's our first green flag. Very to the point. Washington's face like it's a dollar bill. And this is some simple wordage around the outside. The seal of the state of Washington, 1889. And you know what that means? 1889 means it must be the year that they were made. Let's figure it out with the goddamn fast facts. With the fast facts. Nickname, the Evergreen State. Look at that. Hollow to you, sir. Evergreen State. Statehood in 1889, the 42nd state of the Union. Population, apparently 7 million plus. Who saw that coming? Capital, Olympia. Biggest city, Seattle. Abbreviation, WA. And here we go. Everyone's favorite part of the show. Everyone knows. The state bird. Sometimes we love a bird. You know? Maybe this is one of the times. The state bird of Washington. There she is, the goldfinch. Let's see her in all of her beauty. Wow. Let's get a full screening on that one. Look at that bad boy, girl. Let's not assume gender. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty gold looking. Its wing looks aggressive, but I'm okay with it. All right, and we're back to it. That's the bird, and then the flower. Oh, I've never heard of this one. The coast rhododendron. Not a normal rhododendron, a coast rhododendron. Let's see that. Oh. Well, per usual, a rose by any other name. I mean, I'll go full screen. You tell me where I'm wrong, but this looks like any other rhododendron I've ever seen. That being said, I am not a plant expert, am I? No, you're not, Billy boy. Thank you for joining the show, everybody. Everyone in the chat firing off. Holler at that. Yes, it does look like a Libya flag. It's possible. Maybe there's conspiracies involved. Who could say? Thank you, everybody, for joining. This is week 47 of Bits and Bytes. Wow, 47 weeks we've been doing this. How lucky are you that I'm so damn dedicated to telling you what's happening with the food and the drink every week in every state. Man, lucky you, you know? I just don't. I don't even know. Who do you think you are? It's okay. I'm here for you. I'm here for the people. You know? I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of service. Anyway, let's get the bird and the flag and we got the flag out of the way, we got the bird out of the way, we got the fast facts out of the way. Let's take a quick peek at the state before we get into the food and the drink and the delights that we have here and see what Washington really has to offer. Washington, bring it up. Google doesn't want to show me. Google wants to show me a bunch of nothing. Let's get a quick refresh on that. How insulting. Google's never there when I need her. There we go. Washington, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get a fully. I mean, I think you all know where Washington is. Let's be fair. It's the West Coast, West Coast. I think we traded Vancouver for it back in some fucking trade back in the day. We didn't even want it. They had logs when we needed logs, and we're like, yeah, we'll fucking take that, sure. Let's enhance. There we go. Washington State. I've never been. I know nothing of Washington State. I do know Seattle. Mainly from playing Shadowrun as a nerd. It's really all I know. Olympia State Park, a lot of national parks. I know there's a lot of wind, a lot of rain. I know Seattle's a lot of hipsters. Kurt Cobain. We're talking fucking Pearl Jam. Your PJ Harvey vibes. I know, not from there, but you know what I'm talking about. Spokane. And then a lot of shit in the middle. A lot of Indian reservations. It's one of these states. I see some reservations in the north. I see some reservations in the south. A lot of national parks. Seattle's a big city, so I've heard it's a good time. Bill Gates. Microsoft. Yeah? All right, so let's see. To the north, we got Vancouver and the big old country of Canada. Right to the east, it butts right up on, is this Montana or is this some other state butting up in here? Is this Idaho? Yeah, of course, fucking Idaho. So Idaho's got one of those fingers that jams up, like Oklahoma's got one that jams out. Oklahoma's got a finger that jams out to the west. Idaho's got a finger that jams out to the north, blocking Washington from Montana. So to the east is technically Idaho, with Montana right over there. Let's be fair, it's probably an hour drive or something. And to the south, Oregon. We did that state, don't remember how to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, so there she is. Seattle's really the only thing that I could identify with that. We have some tasty treats here. Let's take a quick peek about what we brought in. Our lovely friends at Cascade, Tim's potato chips. Let's bring it up, baby. Wow, I can't type at all. Tim's Cascade Snacks. I believe Utz owns Tim's Cascade Snacks. This isn't at all what we want. Apparently, it's very hard to find what's going on with Tim's Cascade Snacks. This is definitely the Cascade Snack Pack. I don't know whether to show exactly. Here we go. Tim's Chips. View products. That's what we want. Here we go. Tim's Chips, baby. So they have a lot of varieties, but we do have the large snack pack here. And let's be honest, we're taking up a lot of screen real estate here, and they didn't pay us. Yeah. So we can get rid of the whole box and just kind of knock it down to a couple baggies. There we go. So we have a little variety pack of some Tim's chips. Tim claims he's got the most Northwestern style snacky chips out there. And in fact, as I go to his website and I click buttons, it tells me nothing. So I don't even know. We're going to read the chip bag, I suppose. The story behind Stripes. All right, let's see here. We're going to eat some chips. Let's get into that. We're going to eat some snack packs. We're going to eat some chips. Chips are going to get eaten. We're going to talk about Tim's fucking snack pack. We have, of course, bits and bites. We need food and we need drinks. So we got the food, we got a snack pack, we have another food. I don't even know what this fucking thing is. It was sent to me. It's leaking sugar everywhere. Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't know we needed a tray, but apparently we do. This thing is leaking sugar. We have some apples and COTLETS. Never heard of it in my life. It's some kind of weird pastry that is made in Washington State, in Kashmir, Washington. We have questions and comments. I see that there's a number there. We're going to call with some questions and comments in a bit. And, Washington State. Let's be honest, we're talking about some wine out there. We got wine country. So what do? We went and got ourselves a nice bottle of Washington State Horse Heaven Hills Walla Walla Cab, baby. And if we're going to eat some stuff, we better pop the juice. Can't have a show without having some juice. You know what I'm saying? So before we pop that, let's just pull it up. What do we got? Wild Haven. Usually we have this up. No, Utz, get out of here. We don't want a fucking commercial for your napkins. Wild Haven wine. We'll read a little bit about this. Why is it so hard to find some of these? Wild Haven. Walla Walla Wild Haven is what I should have typed. Silly me. You know, why would they have their own website? I don't even know what to say here. How do these places not have websites? Vinted and bottled by Wild Haven Winery, Walla Walla, Washington. You would assume a nice bottle of wine like this, thick label, always a good sign. You could pull up, you know, where it's from, but I guess we're just gonna have to go to Total Wine. That's not the one. We got the Reserve, baby. This is taxing. This is the kind of shit that needs to get done before we're live. How could Wild Haven... Is there not a fucking website on this bottle? Wild Haven Reserve. I mean, come on. Wild Haven, Washington State Winery? What are we... Why are you getting in the way of me enjoying my wine? Here we go. Wild Haven Reserve Cabernet. Whatever. That's not even it. Jesus fucking Christ. God, how dare you, Internet, not respect me. Oh, by the way, I think the phones are live. Yeah, looks like it. 843 Rebel TV. 843 Rebel TV. Let's give it a quick test. If you call that number, we should get one of those. And when we get one of those, we answer the phone, and then we chat live with me. Series calls only. Obviously, people only from Washington who want to talk Washington State. Nothing else. You know, never would we go out of sort. You know, never would we go out of the way to have a recluse conversation. I don't even know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, we got phone calls already? Is this real? Let's see if it works. Hello, you're live. Hello.
Yo.
Yo.
Yo, guess who this is, man? You don't even know who this is.
I don't know who this is.
Your boy Castro. I'm watching your show, man. I'm going to call this guy right now.
Oh, shit, it's Castro. Oh, shit. Give it up.
I'm going to call this dude. I'm going to be on live podcast.
Castro's live, baby. Magical. What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm about to call this now. I'm chilling, man. Man, stop talking about snacks and talk about the real snacks. You know what snacks I'm talking about.
What kind of snacks? I don't know. What kind of snacks are you talking about?
Them babes, bro. With the snack babes in Oklahoma. Is that the state?
No. We're in Washington, sir.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so we're going to be in Washington, bro. Up in Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle. We're talking Seattle. What do you know about Seattle?
Oh, yeah, baby. We're going to go over there and get that Jimi Hendrix type of music shit.
Jimi Hendrix? What about
Seattle,
that?
Right?
What about that? I don't fucking. What about that Pearl Jam shit? What do you think about that?
Bro, I think Alice in Chains is the best one.
I don't know if Alice in Chains is from Washington.
No, they're from Seattle.
I'm Googling it right now.
And Nirvana too. They're from Seattle.
Nirvana's from Seattle. We know that. Oh yeah, look at that. Fucking Alice in Chains from Washington. All right, you fucking know. Fuck me, I'm an idiot.
Man. They're the best ones.
Look, I'm here about the food and the drink. I don't know about these fucking bands. What do I look like to you?
Oh man, what kind of food they got over there?
Well, I got some potato chips. I got some weird fucking apple
I know,
thing.
I saw the potato chips. I'm like, yo, stop talking about them snacks.
I don't know. That's what I got these days. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear what's going on in Washington. I'm sure there's no fucking tacos going on up there. They're eating some. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I'm sure this is a Mexican family over there, a Spanish family that sells tacos.
I'm sure there's somewhere. I mean, I'll start looking up taco shops and fucking call them right now. We got a couple hours. They're probably still open.
Yeah, what time is it over there? So it's probably what?
It's probably 3 hours. So it's like 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that.
Oh man, it's too cold out here for them over here, man.
They don't know what cold. Oh no, they get cold out in Washington, don't they?
I think they do. Yeah, a little bit.
I think so. That sounds right.
Oh man, I was like, I'm gonna call Billy real quick. Let's see what's up with his show.
I'm so happy you're up in here, dude. Good to see you. Good to hear from you, man.
I know, man. I was like, I'm like, what you drinking on?
I got some Wild Haven Reserve Cabernet. You know, just sipping.
Oh man.
Hey, that Washington juice, baby.
Oh man, yo, you think they have good coffee over there?
I mean, that's the word. That's where fucking Starbucks is from. I would hope there's some good coffee to be had in
Oh,
Washington.
is it really? I didn't know Starbucks was from
All right, you
from
know
Washington.
you know all about Alice in Chains. I'm telling you, Starbucks started in Washington. Yeah, that's
I didn't
that's
know
real
that.
shit. That's
I
real
didn't
shit.
know that.
That's real shit. Yeah.
Oh man, so they better have some good Starbucks over there.
I mean, Starbucks sucks. I don't really like it, but it's all right.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, blonde roast. The only thing you can do is Starbucks. Everything else is way too fucking.
Man, everything's about the Rook with me nowadays.
No, Rook all day. Rook is fire. Rook is New Jersey juice though. Washington don't know about Rook.
Hell yeah, it's only Monmouth County though.
It really is. That's that secret shit.
Monmouth County only. That's it. It's it, man.
Top secret shit. No one knows.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna let you be. I'm gonna keep watching your show. So
All right.
hit me up with some nice food. All right.
I love you. Good. Be
What's
good. Thank you for calling, brother. Be safe. Man.
No doubt. No doubt.
I'll see you at Rook.
All right.
Night,
bye.
baby. Oh, my man Castro up in it. There he is. Cheers to that, man. Cheers, brother. Good to hear from you. And cheers to the great state of Washington. Let's fucking be honest. All right, we gotta find. Even with all this, I can't find this goddamn one. Horsehaven Hills. We got it here. Horsehaven Hills. Horsehaven Hills. We found the wine growers. I can't find shit about the juice, man. All right, we're just gonna Wildhaven Reserve, Washington Winery, Horsehaven. If I find nothing here, I don't know what to say. They're just terrible at interneting, you know? That's not the bottle I have. It's just not the bottle. Let's go to the Appalachian area to find it. Yeah, it's not the bottle I have. I don't know what to say here. You know? This is not the bottle. It's not the bottle. 2018? That's what we're sipping on. It's not a fucking Merlot. Get the Merlot out of here. Give me a 2018. I'm sorry, I know this isn't great to watch, but just bear with me. We're gonna get this and we're gonna fucking roll with it. You know what? Fuck it, we're done. We spent enough time on it. Here's the bottom line. Here's the juice. I'll give you the protocol right now. Here's the notes. Tobacco. Tobacco on the nose. Really like dry plums, pomegranates, you know? Something like that in the mouth, real vibrant, real alive. And the finish is real nice, a little sparky. It's a sparky finish. It's a fantastic cab. So here's what we're gonna drink some cab. Wildhaven, your website presence is terrible, so you know what? I can't plug you anymore. I don't know what to tell you. You want to fucking call in, but I can't find shit on you, so you gotta go. Moving on. What goes great with wine? Everyone knows it's Washington's favorite chip, Tim's Cascade style. Let's see if there's any. I hope I can watch a video on Tim's Cascade style, not Time Cascade style. It's better when I had this stuff done before. I understand that, but you're gonna have to deal with me. Here we go. Let's watch these guys eat it and talk about it. Let's see what they think.
Hey guys, today me and Andrew are going to be trying some potato chips. These are Tim's potato chips.
I hate these guys. Let's find other guys. Here we go. What's this?
Alright guys, I'm looking for new potato chips. Fina and Akira with another snack review.
What? This guy just says snack reviews and gets thousands of views, and I sit here and slave week by week talking about the states and get nothing?
The jalapeno flavor. I was actually at work. They have a little snack bar.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This guy's not even really speaking. You know.
Bought a little bag. First bite, instantly fell in love.
What the fuck kind of quality audio video is this? Let's fast forward halfway through.
Let's get into it. Oh, I see you, Akira, trying to hog the whole bag. I think it's a little bit too spicy for you.
I'm not quite sure how this guy gets 2,000 views on that video. Let's keep going. Is there anything from Tim himself? Can I get something from Tim telling me how they're made? Here we go. Watch as we get a behind-the-scenes tour of Tim's Cascade Snacks and see how they're using fresh stuff to make great shit. Before we do that, let's do a quick run through what we have here. Tim's Cascade. We have the sea salt and vinegar. We have the honey barbecue. We have the original and we have the jalapeno. Where do we go? I guess we should start with the original, right? I mean, everyone's got a flavor, and I'm not trying to judge your barbecue flavor, because what does Seattle know about barbecue? But we can start with the potato chip. Let's go with the origi. Let's take a look. Let's get an ASMR for all the creeps. Yeah. I mean, the big potato smell. Big potato smell. Do you remember those, this might be just an East Coast thing, but do you remember when you would go to a deli? Oh, fuck, we lost chips already. Do you remember when you go to a deli and, oh, what was that purple bag of chips? Purple bag of kettle cooked chips. Before everyone made a kettle cooked chip, there was a purple bag with like a neon label on it. Yeah, none of these. No. It had a name. Someone help me out. Someone in the chat help me out. It was a bag of chips. It was a purple bag with like a neon lettering, and it was a kettle chip. They definitely don't make them anymore. I haven't seen them in a while because everyone else makes kettle chips now. This was like when kettle chips were not big. This is gonna bother me. It wasn't like Utz. It was something else. Fuck. Purple bag potato chip. I gotta search. I know there's no music. Just deal with it. It's old. It's old. Deli. That's what it's called. New York Deli. That's them. That's them. New York Deli chips. Wise New York Deli, baby. These chips fucked. These chips fucked hard. This was kettle chips before kettle chips existed. Look at that shit. That's right. That's it. Bring that shit up. That fucks. This is the shit. This is what's up. This is the chip. This is kettle chips before there were kettle chips. This is a hip kind of new packaging. It never said Wise on it. It was just New York Deli kettle cooked. Wise was probably hidden in the back somewhere. These chips were the fucking shit. And now I'm sure Wise makes their own kind of deli chips or kettle cooked chips because everyone makes a deli chip now. Everyone makes that kind of. There it is. There's the OG bag. That's it. That's exactly what it fucking looked like. That. No other labeling. It said New York Deli potato chips. Suck it. That's what it said. And they were fucking delicious. And now everyone makes a kettle chip, including this asshole in Washington. But it's fine. Let's get it. Let's get back. Let's watch this guy eat it. Let's watch this guy do it. Let's take a look real quick. See what these chips look like. I mean, they're kettles. It's classic kettles. Classic kettle chip. Nice thickness. Sturdy chip, not too greasy. Let's watch and see how it's made.
So these are some good-looking potatoes we have here.
That's right.
Now, we've seen the versatility of preparing
I gotta say, as I eat this one or two chips, this is the original. Really good. The powerful potato flavor in here.
potatoes in the kitchen, but we all know one of America's favorite potato sides can actually be found in a bag. Of course, we're talking about the oh-so-delicious potato chip.
So I'm here with Jeff Leichleiter from Tim's Cascade Snacks, and we are here in the factory where all of the chips are boxed up, ready to head out.
It takes about an hour from potato to finished product in the warehouse. We use about 43 million pounds of potatoes, and the majority of those do come out of Washington. We can literally take it out.
Wait a minute, he's a majority of those. I mean, he's fucking us. He's putting fake, not Washington potatoes in here. I'm pissed.
Out of the field, and within a couple hours, we're making chips. Can't be any simpler than that.
Once they go from the peeling station, they'll be transferred right into the cook room where we slice them, fry.
Gotta say, the original chip was really good. As this video goes on, we're gonna move on. Let's go to the honey barbecue next.
Them, and then let them cool down, and then before they go into spice.
All right, we need to see how you make them tasty.
All right.
For 27 years, Tim's Cascade Snacks has been...
Just to update you, the honey barbecue doesn't smell too sweet. It smells a little smoky, all right? Light coloring. No, tomato based, definitely tomato powder. A little smoky, a little sweet. Not too much barbecue flavor on here, but I'm not mad at it. The crunch on these chips are pretty big.
Been making high-quality potato chips in over a dozen flavors.
The number one seller is really our Tim's Cascade jalapeno potato chip, but Maui onion in the Hawaiian kettle line is right real close to it.
So people like it spicy.
They like it spicy.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is actually the jalapeno too.
Is it really? Is it hard for you not to just really want to grab one?
Yeah, every day.
First invented in New York in 1853, the potato chip is 100% American. And here in the Pacific Northwest, we enjoy a chip that is truly...
Now, it makes me happy that the potato chip can be identified as American. I've never thought of it as an American invention, but I suppose it is. Mainly because she just said that. But, you know, every other country had potatoes and they just chopped them up and made fries or like an au gratin or some kind of side dish, a beautiful palm puree, beautiful mash, or some cocaine. You know, the potato list goes on. America said, no. We'll take one of these potatoes. We saw the Irish die when they ran out. We'll slice them real thin, deep fry them. Everyone's going to love them.
Our own with the extra crunch to prove it.
You know, obviously, our tagline has always been get the Cascade crunch. And with that, we do a lot of things here at Tim's that literally nobody else in the world does.
I got to be honest, there's a huge crunch on both of those chips. 2 out of 4 bags so far, big fucking crunch. And when you want a chip, I want crunch. So, good job, Tim.
I'm a potato chip manufacturer and seasoning.
Can you tell us your secrets?
Yeah, I can tell you a little bit of it.
Nothing like a little sneak peek
Yeah, give me the
just for
sneak peek.
Washington grown.
This is where
I keep thinking this chick has red hair, but it's just a net, I guess. I'm more intrigued if she has red hair, but it's fine.
it starts to smell good.
This is where it all begins. This is a slicing machine here. It'll use centrifugal force to force potatoes to the outside, slice the potatoes to our exact thickness. This conveyor will literally throw about 400 pounds of slices into the frying machine, and then it'll start to back.
How many potatoes make up a bag of your chips?
It's usually 4 to 1, so it takes 4 pounds of potatoes to make 1 pound of potato chips.
4 pounds of potatoes to
When we
1
first
pound of
started
chips.
20
Jesus
years
Christ.
ago, we did all of this by hand.
Wow.
So
What is this here?
this is an optical sorting machine, and what it does is it uses optical cameras and lasers.
4 pounds of potatoes to 1 pound of chips. Jesus Christ.
Glass wood for food safety. But the biggest effect it does is it pulls out dark and defected potato chips. At this point, using the camera and a puff of air, that will pick out and select that one potato chip.
I never understood how
Meet our
that
standards.
works.
That one little potato chip.
One chip.
So this is before they get seasoned?
Yes.
Okay.
What's unique about it is we put the seasoning on right as the chips are falling about 10 feet into the bag.
Oh, and they don't get cracked.
Just for an update, we did the original and the barbecue. Let's go on to the I mean, sea salt and vinegar is aggressive. I do love a sea salt and vinegar, but it usually rips your mouth up. But let's, what does the Pacific Northwest know about sea salt and vinegar? To me, that's an East Coast thing. I feel like we covered that in maybe one of the states, but it smells very vinegary. Again, thick chip, nice thick chip, clear, white looking, very white. I mean, it says on the back. We've been cooking our potato chips in the shadow of the Cascade Mountains since 1986, using an old family recipe with your first satisfying crunch in very shockingly large letters. Your first satisfying crunch. Followed by the real flavor of premium potatoes cooked kettle style that perfectly seasoned. We think you'll agree. You'll find what you've been looking for. I mean, I can't be mad. These are really fucking good. We're intent on creating thick kettle-style chips that are close to perfect as the Pacific Northwest itself. Make it loud, make it bold, make it local, make it Tim's. That's their bit. I mean, these are fucking good. I don't know if this is the most... Usually the salt and vinegar chips that I get my hands on are really aggressively vinegary. These are a little less so, but I'm not mad at it. Still very good. Onward with the video.
Crunched or broken when they...
Our chips are pretty tough.
Yeah.
They're pretty thick and crunchy, so they don't really break easy.
So do people ask you, how do you get your potato chips so crunchy?
Yes, they do. All the time.
While I may not get to learn the source of the crunch, Jeff did share some other secrets that make Tim's Cascade Snacks a truly great Pacific Northwest company.
You do use a lot of local ingredients. You get potatoes, like you said, from the Northwest. A lot comes from Washington.
Right.
Tell me about that.
You know, it's closer to home. It's, you know, reducing our carbon footprint and employing people right here at home. And I think people really are in the mode of buying local these days, and it really is an advantage for us, too.
So here they go.
There they go.
Yeah,
So
there they go.
You can feel how warm that is. The chips are still warm in that bag.
I mean, are chips warm in a bag? I never really thought about warm chips in a bag. Those must be either really delicious or a strange experience, let's be honest.
We just seasoned them, and now they're being, you know, made into the bags. And then from here, they'll go right into the case packing machine where they're boxed up. And then from there, right into our warehouse on the other side of this wall.
Okay.
From potato to finished potato chip.
Well, we had the original, the honey barbecue, the sea salt and vinegar. We'll save their #1 seller, the jalapeno. We'll have that as soon as this video ends.
Bakery than we are a real traditional potato chip factory.
They think he's more of a bakery.
We really are a Northwest grounded company, and we really.
I mean, it looks like they're banging out these chips in a big, big way.
Quality to a higher standard and bolder flavor. We say the fun never stops here at Tim's.
I believe it.
Why do they say that? I'm pretty sure the fun stops. In fact, if you ask the workers that weren't bosses, I'm pretty sure none of them are having fun. I mean, it's just a guess, but I'm going to go ahead and say that the workers are not having fun as much as perhaps that guy is walking around, the weird videographer with the faux red hair. But it's fine. So far, the 3 of the 4, very delicious chips, very extra thick, very crunchy, not so greasy either. Usually chips like that are a little greasy. Not so greasy. Now let's go into the #4 bag, the #1 seller, the jalapeno. Now I'm interested in this really from an East Coast perspective because to me, honey barbecue, I'm sure, is across the country. Their honey barbecue is a little bit more ketchup, not so smoky, not so sweet, which I kind of like. The original's a fantastic chip. Usually plain chips to me, fine. Not great, but fine. Sea salt and vinegar, less vinegary than I would expect, but it worked pretty well. Let's go into their #1 seller, the jalapeno. Let's give it just a shake, maybe get some of the flavor in there. You know, I don't know if it's regional how spicy chips get, but let's give it a go. It smells great. It smells like my favorite kettle chip jalapeno. Let's see if it's as good. I mean, it's pretty good. So, the heat is low, but, sorry, it's got that, jalapeno chip flavor, like big, more than the, what's it, Lay's, whoever's the big one that you can get around here. The jalapeno, the heat, oh, it's a little latent. It's not a lot of heat, but it's there now that the chip is gone. Nice. It's a fucking good chip, man. I'm willing to say these are better than, like, some of the chips I get by me. Jalapeno chips, nice. I like that. I tell you, I feel like I'm in Washington State already. I'm not gonna lie. Is this Washington State? Certainly feels like it. I got Tim's potato chips. Let's go from the jalapeno. This is a nice little chip buffet. Jalapeno right to the barbecue, you know? Okay, I'm into that. Again, sweeter, especially coming from the jalapeno. Tim's chips a little sweet side. So, Tim's, thank you for your Cascade chips. Thank you for your super crispy chips. I gotta say they're really good. You're not gonna see these by me, but I don't know if you're in the country somewhere and you see some of these Tim's striped bags. I guess a striped bag is their bit. Those are goddamn good chips, man. Very crunchy, not greasy. Like my hands are, you know, usually kettle chips, let's be honest, are a little greasy sometimes. Not so much. Which leads me to believe that they're adding some kind of deadly poison to it, but to each their own. 843 Rebel TV, 843 Rebel TV. If you or someone you know is from Washington State and wants to talk a little bit about Washington, let's fucking do it. But Before we hop into our dessert portion, Algona, Washington is where these Tim's chips are from. So let's do a little searchy search. Let's look at Algona, Washington. And let's see what's going on there. Oh, little small little town here. I like that. I want to say they're 3 hours behind, so I'm going to go ahead and say there's no antique shops here, but let's take a look. I like calling it an antique shop. I feel like they really have their heart, their finger on the pulse of what's happening. Well, I could be wrong, but historically speaking in the show, if you've watched before, antique shops have given us the greatest feedback. No question, but when they don't land, we like looking at hotels. Hotels help. And we're going to look at hotels in the Algona, Washington area. Let's see. Hotel Algona, Washington. And let's be honest, we're not looking for hotels. We're looking for like motels. We're looking for people who are like, little nappy naps. We need people who are, we want to wake up the bell clerk. You know what I'm saying? This is south of Seattle. It looks like directly south of Seattle. We like to go budget, What do we got here? Hometown Studios, Tacoma, Puyallup. I've tried to pronounce that word since I was a child, and I never could do it. Puyallup. I thought that was made up in a fictional Shadowrun world, but apparently not. Let's give him a call. Calling the Puyallup Barons, Hometown Studio, Tacoma.
Hi. Thank you for calling Hometown Studios, Tacoma, Puyallup.
Hi.
Welcome to our hotel. Our office hours are 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Please choose from one of the following 3 simple options.
7 p.m.
To make, change, or cancel a reservation, press 2. To reach a guest and you know their extension, press 3. To reach the front desk, press 4 or press star.
4 it is. Let's go. Let's see what we got going on here. Lights are very bright tonight. No? It feels bright. Puyallup. Sumner Motor Inn.
Town Studios is Shane.
Hey, how you doing, Shane?
I'm doing good.
Good, man. My name's Billy, and I'm doing a podcast on food and drink of every state, and I'm doing Washington this week. I just had a couple questions about the food and the drink of Washington, if you have a second.
I'm a little busy right now.
All right,
Sorry.
dude. No worries. I'll leave you be. Thanks, bud. These guys are real busy. These hotel workers, everyone knows, they're very busy. It's very tricky to pin down a front desk clerk at a hotel. They're very busy. This is a tough gig. Let's call the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Sumner, Puyallup area. Puyallup. I never knew that's how it was said. Calling the Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Something tells me it's a little bit more corporate, a little less action, but let's give it a go. Holiday Inn Express Suites, Puyallup.
Thank you for calling the Holiday Inn Express. How may I help you?
Hey, how you doing, bud? My name's Billy.
How can I help you?
I just had a couple questions about the surrounding area and the food and drink there.
Okay.
I've never been to Washington before, and what is the number one food and drink in that area, I guess?
It just depends where you're headed. Are you talking about Sumner, where we're located?
Yeah, Sumner. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, but Puyallup.
Puyallup, yes.
Puyallup. All right. What would be an iconic food of that area? I suppose.
We're small towns.
That's okay.
There is a place called Crockett's that's a pretty big destination, only because the Guy Ferrari, the guy that does the drive-ins and
Food Network guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to that restaurant, and it was featured on his show. Toscano's is a good Italian place. It's local.
What about like what do you the state of Washington? If there was like one food that represents Washington, is there one thing? What would you say?
To be honest, I wouldn't know. There's so much here when it comes to food. I mean, especially ethnic food. And I just moved here recently from Georgia, so.
Oh, all right. I thought maybe you lived in Washington. That's fair.
But if you want sushi, it's a good place for sushi. If you want Korean, it's a real good place for like ethnic Korean food.
All right.
Different little things.
So we got some options. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, there's plenty of options. What room are you going to, sir?
I'll let you go, buddy. I'll call you back.
Oh, no problem. Have a good day.
Thanks, bud. I mean, he tried. Maybe that's the move. Don't tell them they're on a show. Let's go back to the original. You know what I mean? Let's hit that chip. Sumner Motor Inn. These might be my kind of people. Third time's the charm. Calling the Sumner Motor Inn.
Thank you for calling Sumner Motor Inn. How may I help you?
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. My name's Billy, and I'm doing a show on like the food and drink of Washington. And I'm gonna be coming through there. I just had a couple of questions. If
Okay.
yeah, you got a second? Like I just want to ask about like the food of Washington. Like, do you live in Washington? I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
So I guess this is a good question. Like, if you were to pack like a gift basket of food of Washington, like here's the thing that represents Washington food or drink wise.
You're asking the wrong person. I'm not originally from here, so I'm not really sure.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. But what do people eat out there? What's a big thing in Washington? For me, I've never been, so I don't really know. Is there anything that's like, oh, this is like a big thing out here?
I really can't say. I mean, I know people do salmon here, but I'm not really sure.
Salmon's a big thing? Okay. I mean, you got more info than me. You're out there. I've never been there, so. All right. Is it nice out there? I've never been.
It's rainy right now.
Isn't it always rainy? Isn't that the thing that Washington does?
Yes, in the winter it does.
How often is it raining there?
Well, in the wintertime, it could be almost every day.
Damn. For like is it like Florida, like a little bit of rain and then goes away, or is it just like all day rain?
It could be all day rain. Just depends.
All right.
On the weather, what it's going to do that day.
All right. Sounds like it's beautiful though, still. So.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, I'll see you when I get out there. Thank you.
Okay, sounds good. Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. That was a 6 out of 10. Let's keep going. One more. What are these? $57 a night. Travel lodge at the port of Tacoma. Give me your travel lodge. Calling the travel lodge at the port of Tacoma. Let's enhance.
Thank you for calling the travel lodge at the port of Tacoma.
God.
Please dial the room number you wish to reach.
I don't want a room.
Or for reservations and the front desk, please dial 0. Thank you for calling.
Zero?
I'll transfer you now.
Thank you. That was fake. Let's go jalapeno. Spicy boys. Here to stay. Oh.
Thank you for calling Travel Lodge 5.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm coming through there in a little bit. I had a couple questions about the food and the drink of Washington. I don't know if do you live there? Do you have any thoughts on that?
What do you mean?
Like what? I guess the thing is like, if I was to pack a bag of all the food that represents Washington, or like, you say here's Washington in a basket. Like what food would you put in there? I can't really pick anything. I had some potato chips from Tim's, but I'm not sure if that's the thing.
I really don't know. I eat fast food.
You eat fast food. Here's a good question. Is there like a Washington fast food chain that is not outside of Washington?
No, sir.
No? Oh, so you're down on McDonald's or something like that?
Yeah.
There's gotta be some.
Taco Bell, stuff like that.
I do love a Taco Bell. What's your order at Taco Bell?
I'm dead. Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
Crunchwrap for me. No, that's it. Thanks.
All right.
Pretty sure she said I'm dead. Yes, correct, chat. She did say she's dead. She was not prepared for those. Quite a little bit, just a little bit more. Wally, Cabernet here, juicy juice. She did say I'm dead. Yeah. These chips are great. I'm gonna do everything in my power to not eat all of them, but they're very good. Oh yeah, good crunch energy. I don't know if that was 5 or 6, but I feel like we're riding the wave, you know? And I think we need to hit. I think we're gonna hit the place. I think we're gonna hit a great place soon. And it might be the King's Motor Inn. King's Motor Inn feels right. Let's give it a shot. King's Motor Inn on deck, Tacoma, Washington. Or Fife, Washington, as it is.
Thank you for calling the King's Motor Inn.
Oh, wow.
If you know your party's room number, you may dial it at any time.
Should we just call it a room?
For reservations or to reach our front desk, please dial 0. I'm sorry, that extension is not available right now.
I meant 0.
Please try your call again later.
No! Calling King's Motor Inn again. And not fucking up this time.
Thank you for calling the King's Motor Inn.
0.
Please hold while I try that extension.
The jalapeno actually has kind of like a Taco Bell jalapeno taste now. Very strange. Cheers. We don't got hold music? What is this? I feel very alone. I feel stranded. Nothing? I'm dead. I'm dead.
Thank you for calling the King's Motor Inn. If you know your party's room number, you may dial it at any time. For reservations or to reach our front desk, please dial 0.
0.
Please hold while I try that extension.
Yeah, please do. I'm holding for the second time. I must be very busy. Soundboards. Good to know. I mean, no one's answering. Whoever's working there is clearly sleeping. APLETS and COTLETS.
Thank you for calling the King's Motor Inn.
All right, we get it. You don't want to
know
talk
your
to me.
party's room number, you may...
No, we're good. All right, one more. One more, and then that's it for the phone calls to Washington. Red Lion Inn and Suites in Kent, Seattle is the big, big winner tonight. Let's hope we got a champion of the horn. Calling the Red Lion Inn and Suites. Cheers, Washington. Good juice. Real good juice. Makes me want a steak. Where's Wyoming when you need it? Where's one of these places? Just goes right to the front desk. We gotta wait for fucking Johnny to pick up. Oh, God. Tell you, hospitality not really big out in Seattle, you know? Well, you know, the hotels out in Seattle were a little bit of a bust. Sorry, guys. You know, can't control the weather. That's what they say. But we do have one more sweet treat on deck that I've never heard of in my life. Maybe we could call these people without knowing anything about this place or this sweet treat, except it's made in Washington. Let's give them a call, and then we'll look into it. It's called APLETS and COTLETS. Calling APLETS and COTLETS, by the way. I don't know nothing about it. Apple and apricot candies with premium English walnuts. Does not sound
Call
good.
may be recorded for quality assurance or training purposes.
Oh, please do.
Please hold the line while we transfer you to the next available representative.
Oh, this is... Yes, please do. Oh, yeah. Put me on hold, baby. Apples and COTLETS is what we got our hands on. Give our original confection made the same way for 100 years. The blossom fresh flavor of crisp Washington apples. The tangy goodness of ripe apricots and the nutty richness of crunchy walnuts have made our namesake, APLETS and COTLETS, our top seller since 1920.
Thank you for continuing to hold.
Wow.
All of our representatives are currently assisting other customers.
We know.
Please stay on the line.
We slow simmer the ingredients to create a smooth, gently chewy texture to our candies. It's impossible to resist. We still do most everything by hand, just like when we began making our famous candies, so you can taste the nostalgia in every bite. Okay. I mean, it's a thing. So let's open it up and take a look, I guess. The box is opening at every seam. Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Let's give you the overhead. So we got one of these. The box also begs to be opened from the top, like ripped open here. As you can tell by the perforations, but we're just going to do this like a book. Oh, some apples and COTLETS. There they are. How appetizing. I mean, let's eat one before we talk to them. They're like kind of soft and pushy. Tastes like an apple Yankee Candle. I'm tasting artificial flavors. Maybe it's because I haven't had sugar in a couple fucking weeks at this point. Jesus Christ. But wow, that's firing up my taste buds in a bad way. Ingredients, number 1, sugar and corn syrup. Jesus Christ. Walnuts, modified cornstarch, pectin, fruit juice from concentrate, natural flavors. Natural flavors is what they put in candles. For Christ's sakes, I think. I don't know. Not my favorite candy. Is this a candy or a dessert? What is this fucking thing? It's like bad taffy. I like the powdered sugar on it. Hey, look. It's real gummy, you know? In a bad way. Not really a fan. Apples and COTLETS suck. Ugh. Yeah, it tastes kind of like a... I wanted to like it. The apple taste is kind of big on it. It's not even the apple taste that's bad. Or the applet taste, as it were. The applet taste. The apple taste is actually pretty good. But, there's something in there that's not good. Ugh.
Thank you for continuing to hold.
Yeah,
all of our representatives are currently assisting other customers.
Fantastic.
Please stay on the line and you will be forwarded to the next available representative.
I will. I can't wait. What's the bid here? What do we... I'm not going to tell them I'm doing a show. They're going to hang up immediately. I'm going to ask... I mean, come on. Yeah, you know. Yeah, some kind of crazy Midwestern housewife is definitely calling and asking weird fucking questions because they're creeps. So I'm just gonna ask weird questions. Oh yeah, I should get my synth over here and just fucking jam with this. This is that song of the fuck. Oh, there's a night. 99 years of APLETS assortment. Man, should have bought that. All right, when I talk to them, I'm gonna make like I've never had an applet and a cotlet, and I'm gonna tell them I'm doing a class. Tell them I'm doing a class, which I'm doing on Washington food, and this came up. Yeah, this is good. This is a good bit. Stick with that. I'm a teacher. Washington iconic foods, APLETS and COTLETS came up. Probably pronouncing it wrong. Apple and COTLETS cookies. I wish I got those. Oh, you can't see what I'm saying. I'll look at the website. APLETS and COTLETS cookies. Those are good. Oatmeal cookie with chunks of apples. Yeah. Holiday memories, gifts. Yeah, these are not great. Not gonna lie. I guess I'll eat it. It is a bad perfume. Like you just spray perfume in your mouth and like licked someone's face who just, covered in perfume and makeup or something. What the fuck? Ugh. Not great. I bet you the cookie's good. The apple taste is good. The apple is real. I like what they're doing with the apple situation here, but the rest, no. Something. Maybe it's the sodium polyphosphate that's coming through. I don't know. It's just getting washed out in the light. We gotta adjust these lights. There you go. Now you can see. We got this lighting fix for season 2. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for continuing to hold.
I'm gonna hold. I got nowhere to go.
Representatives are currently assisting other customers. Please stay on the line and you will be forwarded to the next available representative.
While we're here, let's look at my book and see my notes on Washington. Here we go. Traded with Vancouver. Logs. Microsoft and Bill Gates. Lots of rain. The birthplace of hipsters in Seattle. Flannel. I do have a flannel on. So, topical. Kurt Cobain and Vedder. I think we hit all those notes. Easy fodder. I'd say call in, but we're using the phone right now. Waiting to hear from APLETS and COTLETS. The fuck was that? I'm not gonna lie, this shit sucks. I'm gonna have a fucking chip to cleanse the palate here. I don't like these free versions of these songs. Take it easy! Yeah, this is real. What was this? Traveling Wilburys? Chat, check me on that. Is it Traveling Wilburys? These chips fuck. These candy sucks. I don't know what you're doing, Washington. Your wine's fire, though. This shit's great. I'm in on this all fucking day. Eagles? All right, whatever. Same fucking thing. How much longer can we wait? We have voicemails coming in. People are calling us while we're on hold. I need to talk to the fucking APLETS and COTLETS people. How long do we give these people before we hang up? I mean, they're probably not even there, right? We're waiting. We're on the line. We're holding, in case you're just joining, with Liberty Orchards, makers of APLETS and COTLETS, the old Washington original everyone knows. And we already ate it, and let's be honest, it blows. But we're going to talk to them about it. Clearly, we talked to them earlier and booked them as guests, so we're on hold. Sit tight. What song is this now? I'm just going to keep eating these fucking Tim's chips. These Tim's chips, fuck. I'm going to, you know, I'm all endorsing Tim's chips. Out of all the
Thank you for continuing to hold.
All
of our representatives are currently assisting other customers. Please stay on the line and you will be forwarded to the next available representative.
Thank you. Out of all the, get out of here. Out of all the chips we've had, I don't know if you can see them. There's a lot of chips behind me. All the 50 states, something from each of the 50 states behind me in case you didn't get that. There's a lot of chips back there. These are up there, man. These are really fucking good. APLETS and COTLETS? Not so much. Not very good. This is a lengthy hold. Can I put this on hold? Oh, I can put this on hold and listen to a voicemail. Let's try that. All right, we're gonna hold that, and we just got a voicemail in. Let's play the voicemail. Playing the live voicemail we just got in live.
Billy.
Okay.
Billy.
Okay. So someone just yelling the name. That's good. Take it off hold. Oh, we're still on fucking hold with Liberty Orchards. All right. How fucking long can you... how busy is Liberty Orchards that they can't answer this call? What else do these fucking people make? I'm getting very irate with them. I was going to be very nice, but now I'm going to be cranky. I also have to... Again, we can't tell them, hey, we're doing a show, because then people shut off. You got to go, hey, I'm thinking about buying a whole lot of candy for Christmas. Tell me about it. That's the bit. Big company. Big Wall Street, man. I got a lot of employees. I'm trying to give them something from Washington because we fuck with Bill Gates. Oh, yeah, that's the move. See, we were all about Bill Gates. We make a lot of money on Microsoft, so trying to get some Washington bits. Tell me about the APLETS and COTLETS. Sometimes, but then a lot of people chat saying sometimes people respond well to the I'm doing a show, got a minute. I don't know if that's true. Sometimes that shuts people down. We've already invested fucking 10 minutes of hold music here. We're probably gonna get us kicked off fucking YouTube because it's real music. How busy are these fucking people? I know it's the holiday season, but Jesus Christ, you make bad candy. Taxed. Washington's taxing.
Thank you for continuing to hold.
We know.
All of our representatives are currently assisting other customers.
I know.
Please stay on the line and you will be forwarded to the next available
representative. You got 2.5 minutes. How busy could they fucking be? Oh. Hello? I don't know. Maybe I should stop yelling about fuck them, because they're going to pick up and hear me ranting about fuck them. Maybe that's a bad idea. I mean, honestly, how many people are calling and asking questions? So. Honestly, though, these are not good. Don't buy these. Like, maybe if there's like, if you're at some hip fucking restaurant in Spokane, fucking Washington, and they're making them, they're good, but These are not good. Tastes like cancer. Tastes like cancer. Applets and cotlets. Tastes like cancer. I think Kurt Cobain sang about that when he was talking about eating cancer in that one song. This is what he was referring to. You know the one. Like, fucking... Yeah, you know, fucking weird Nirvana song. It's the last time you listened to Nirvana. I mean, we all liked it when they came out, but come on. It's the last time you put on that album. You didn't. How sad are you? You didn't do it. They've been making these since 1920. I'm not gonna lie. These in the box taste like they were made in 1920. I think these are vintage. Tangy goodness of ripe apricot, locally known as cots. So that's what it is, cotlets. Instead of apricots, they call them cotlets. I don't know why. You can't just call it apples and apricots. Why do we gotta make fucking new names up? I got a lot of questions for whoever the fucking sad sack is that picks his phone up. Let's get back to this Wildhaven cab, not gonna lie. Pretty good juice. They've hit the time limit, but I'm so committed now. I don't want it to go away. Fuck. Could I get a vote in the chat? Do we stay on or what? Give me something in the chat. The wine is great. Washington's coming hard on the wine and the chips in the wine. Passing grades. This fucking shit. Garbage. Do we stay on the line or what, chat? Help me out. What do we do here? Do we move on? Sorry, I was just flattening out the box. I know they're known for Pinot, but
Thank you for continuing to hold. All of our representatives.
When I was in my local
other customers.
My local shoppy, I said, you know, don't give me some. I don't want to. I said, I like going into places. Believe it or not, when I go to the store to get some booze for the show, when I have to go to the store, I kind of walk in and do the same thing. I go, hey, I need something from Washington. What do you got? And they look at me confused. And then I don't tell them about the show, but I say, give me something from Washington, whatever you want. What do you got? And I did this actually at my local Total Wine, and they delivered pretty hard. And they said, actually props to Total Wine. Total Wine's provided a lot of booze for this show. They were like, well, you know, there's some good Pinots, but there's really great cabs. And this dude, I was like, let's go, bro. What do you got? Give me the good juice. Don't give me the fucking garbage. And he brought me to this, and I said, yeah, it's great. It was in the price point. It was pretty good, and that's fucking good. I'm not a big fan of cab overall unless I'm eating a big steak, but this is juicy as fuck. This is very juicy for a cab. This is a cab a Pinot drinker would drink, which makes sense because it's grown in the wet world of Oregon. Not to get crazy with wine knowledge, but like it says in the back here, Wildhaven Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon is expertly crafted from grapes harvested from the famed Horseheaven Hills AVA of Washington State, opening with aromas of blueberry and baking spice. Yeah, for sure. Like blueberry pie all fucking day. This full-bodied wine definitely leads to a complex palate exhibiting notes of dark chocolate, Bing cherry, and layered tannins. Yeah, all that's very accurate. I'm not mad at it. It's really good. Again, I want a big steak with this. I need a big steak to go right next to this. It's fruity and big and juicy. It's tannic, but not. I guess I want more tannin. Yeah, Horseheaven Hills is apparently a big vineyard up there. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna fucking stay on hold here. I mean, we're almost hitting fucking 12 minutes of hold music. I can hold the crowd, but Jesus Christ, I mean, Liberty Orchard's disrespecting me at this point. Lord help whoever picks up this phone. Wine's fantastic, though. I wish we could get in touch with them, but they don't even have a fucking website. Can't even look up anything about Wildhaven. But this is some great cab. Definitely definitely, I don't know if this goes for all Walla Walla Washington cabs, but definitely a Pinot Lovers cab, if that makes any sense to anyone who knows. Oh, shit. Let's fucking go.
Liberty Orchards, this is Alton. How can I help you?
Hey, Alton, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Good. My name's Billy, and I'm trying to buy some gifts that are iconic of Washington State, and it led me to Liberty Orchards and this APLETS and COTLETS thing. Is that like is it a very iconic, like, candy of Washington? Like, I'm trying to buy some stuff for the company.
Right. Yeah,
I've never heard of it, so and I can't find. I live out on the East Coast. I never heard of it, but I looked into it and I see it.
Gotcha.
And I'm on your website. I see you got a lot of options of it, and I ordered one on Amazon, but. What is it?
Yeah,
What's
a
the
lot
bit?
of people, if you live in Washington State, you're going to know what APLETS and COTLETS is. It's just kind of like one of our mainstays here.
Is it something that like just you guys make, or is it something like bakeries make? I don't know. Is it like a pastry that's local? Or
we're localized completely in Washington. We don't have any other separate companies or anything like that.
And APLETS and COTLETS is your thing. It's not something that like other places make.
Right.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm
cool.
sure other people have made it, but I don't know if anyone else, any other competitors with that.
Got it. It's not like you go to a local bakery, they have donuts and apples and COTLETS. That's like what I mean. Like,
right, exactly.
All right, cool. So, like, what is it? A candy? Is it a? Because I'm looking at pictures of it. It looks like it's powdered sugar covered. It kind of looks like taffy to me.
Yeah, it looks like taffy. It's going to be a lot softer. It's almost like just like a fruit chew, almost. So it's got fruit and nuts, and then it's got the powdered sugar on it.
Okay, and it's like it's apple flavored.
Some of them are. There's a bunch of different flavors.
But the
main one is the apple.
Yeah, what's the I'm trying to get some stuff like iconic Washington. We do a lot of stuff with Washington.
Right.
I'm trying to say, make it a gift basket of here's Washington food. And this came up, so I was like, is this an iconic Washington bit?
Yeah, I would get if you were to get the most, I guess the most recognizable one. Let's see, where is it?
I just see apples and COTLETS, like the classic first thing.
Yeah, the classic one's the one you want to go with because it should have.
It looks like a little kind of like a bar, like you said, like a fruit chew wrapped in or powdered sugar. All right.
Yeah, so that one should come with. I'm trying to see here, as it should say the flavors on them. I know there's multiple in there.
Is there multiple flavors?
Yeah, there's God, where is it?
Oh, I see less sweet. I see a gift box. I won't get your website, so I'm with you. Fruit and nut bar. Oh, I like that. Extra nut. Oh, there's nuts in it? It's nutted?
Yeah, they've got nuts and then different variations depending on what kind you get, but it looks like for that one it's going to be mainly usually it's just walnuts in it.
What about the cookies? These look good. I should get some of these.
I haven't tried the cookies myself. I'm a big fan of the Fruit Delights.
Fruit Delights.
I don't like a lot of nuts in my candy, so I go with the Fruit Delights.
Yeah, I'm not a candy guy really, so it's hard for me to say. I'm looking for Fruit Delights here. Hold on. Apples and COTLETS. Am I saying it right?
On the left-hand side, it should be right under the apples.
Oh, it's a whole separate section. Got you. All right, let's see. Fruit Delights. You're right.
There should be like a fruit smoothie in there somewhere under the Fruit Delights.
Oh, yeah. Berry, pecan, dessert, sugar-free, less sweet, extra nut. Oh, wow. You guys make them all. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Berry Delights. Fruit smoothie, you say is good? All right.
Yeah, that's the ones without nuts in them.
And again, this is stuff that's like, Washington State. This is a big Washington thing, right? Like
especially if you go more towards central to eastern Washington, they're gonna know APLETS and COTLETS.
Yeah, I know nothing about Washington, so
I'm not so sure about the western side of Washington, but I'm sure people have heard of it.
You know more about Washington than me. What about is there separate from these? Because I'll order some of these. That looks right. Like that's like the right thing for a holiday basket. What else would be like an iconic Washington food outside of APLETS and COTLETS?
That is a good
From your hip, like from the hip.
A lot of our stuff up here, a lot of our stuff up here is just apples.
Damn, you got a lot of apples. Huh? Apples.
I mean, realistically,
do you do
if
a lot
you
of
want to
apple?
go for a food, if you want to go towards more, I mean, salmon's kind of an iconic thing. I mean, if you're going towards like Seattle,
right, Pacific Northwest salmon, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Usually fish and apples. I think that's our thing.
What a bizarre combo. Are there any great places for salmon that you're aware of?
Like I said, I mean Pike Place in Seattle. That's a good one.
That's like the market, right? I mean, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's where I would go if you're wanting to get. I mean, or if you want to get the fresh and the best option, I'd go there.
And all right, so that's good. So I'm going to get some salmon. I'm going to get some applets and cotlets. And is there like a drink? Is there like an iconic liquid or something of Washington?
Like
a beer or a booze or something? A wine?
Yeah,
you guys are big into wine, right? So maybe it's.
Hold on, I gotta figure it out. It was there's a mixed drink I know that it's literally called a Washington apple.
Oh, it's a cocktail.
Let's see, yeah, it looks like it's.
That's right. I forgot. Washington apple's like a thing.
Yeah, it looks like it's a whiskey and cranberry.
Ugh. Is there any kind of like? Is there? I mean, that's not for me, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, I guess it's. Let's see.
Is there any kind of like local distillery or like some kind of like big booze that's like Washington based that's out there? You know what I mean? Like really rooted in Washington. It's like, oh shit, Washington beer or something, like a big, but wine. I guess Washington does wine.
I don't think we have. I mean, we've got some wineries up in Leavenworth.
You guys are big on wine. You got the whole Walla Walla zone. Like you got a lot of. That's what I guess when I think of juice, I think of wine instead of booze up there. I'm sure there's some.
Yeah, I haven't been up to many of the wineries up in Leavenworth. I don't drink, unfortunately.
That's all right.
So I don't really have the expertise there.
That's all right.
But I know there's a lot of them in Leavenworth. Maybe checking out online and seeing what they have. I'm sure they have some locally sourced things that would stick out.
All right, so Pike Place salmon and some applets and cotlets. Like get the basic applets and cotlets, but also get some fruit delights, is what you're saying. And you said the smooth.
I suggest those. Those got the. I like those flavors a little bit better.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. The applets and cotlets just sounds strange. I've never had it, so maybe it's great.
Yeah, well, it used to be a Turkish recipe that the original owners brought over.
Oh, like a Turkish delight kind of thing. I see that.
Right.
Yeah,
pretty much like that.
All right.
But then they just kind of made it Washington's thing.
So nothing but apples. Just add the apples and keep it going.
Here we have the apples. Might as well just use them.
Yeah, why not? That's okay. All right, cool. All right, great. Was there anything else from Washington I should throw in the basket, or is that it? Is there something else that's like...
Not really I can think off the top of my head where I mean, you might want to just throw a big old apple in there in the center somewhere.
I got to get a real Washington apple. I can't buy like a fake, local apple in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Give it to someone. All right, cool, man. All right, well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too, bud. Thanks to that nameless fucking dude telling me that the applets, confirming applets and cotlets suck, and telling me to buy their secondary product. Yeah! Liberty Orchards! Ah, man. This is fun. I'm going to miss doing this show in 3-4 weeks when this fucking thing ends. I wish we had more states. Maybe we start back at the top and just do it all again and see what we get. Holy shit. It's funny. Well, I think that's the content for the day, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to say about Washington. Washington, you grow apples. You're the evergreen state. Your wine's fantastic. Let's be honest. Applets and cotlets, no good. Really, these are. I'm not even gonna bring. These are just garbage. No one's gonna. I'm not even gonna bless somebody with these. These are not great. Sorry to tell you. I mean, maybe I'll probably bring them to somebody to try. But for me, they're not that great. Tim's chips though. Fucking fantastic. Let's go for the OG original, nice and crispy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Big crisp. Not a lot of grease. That's a 10 out of 10 on a chip, bro. Well, let's be fair. Like, no, 8 out of 10. Better than the Cape Cod chips from wherever those are from. These are some of the best chips we've had on the show, no doubt. Washington showing up bigly. Tim's Chips, big time. Thank you so much. I don't know where we go from here, boys and girls, and everything in between. I think we did good work. Week 47. Holy shit. Week 47. Wow. Week 47, Washington State in the bag. Where does that bring us? Week 48. Bring it up. Look at this fucking schedule and everything that we've covered. Do you believe we did this? I don't. Well, it's not over yet. We got to complete. We got to get to Wyoming, and then it's over. It's not over till it's over, baby. Week 47, Washington State in the bag. Week 48 on deck, West Virginia. Week 49, Wisconsin. And week 50, ending the entire series, Wyoming. Wow. I'd be lying if I didn't say I had something in store for Wyoming, just to bump it up a little bit, you know, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, you know. There's only so much we could do. I'm only one man. We're only one big production team here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to production. You know who you are. Week 47, Washington State in the bag. Thank you for joining, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you to Tim's Cascade style potato chips. 8.5 to 9 out of 10 on the chip scale. Fantastic. Thank you to Wild Haven Vineyards. Fantastic juice. Cab for the Pinot drinkers. Thanks, APLETS and COTLETS. I smash your box out of rage because, let's be honest, it's not that great. Strange. Washington State, you're a very weird state. We have, you're, the man you're named after is on your flag, and you kind of, it's a little imposing, your flag. I'm not going to lie. The green is a little odd, and, it kind of just looks like a weird dollar. I don't know what you're doing, but you're great. You gave us Pearl Jam. You gave us Nirvana. You gave us grunge. And let's be honest, the whole Shadowrun universe is based inside of you, Seattle. Week 47, Washington State in the bag. You can watch this episode and every other episode prior on bitsandbytes.us on YouTube. Go there right now. It'll bring you right to the playlist. Click subscribe. Click like. Click unlike. Click comment. Click all the fucking things. Click them all. Share and tell a friend. Week 47, Washington State in the bag. Week 48, West Virginia. What? Is Virginia not enough? You gotta have a West Virginia? Hey, Virginia. I'm good enough. That's West Virginia. Yeah, that's right. West Virginia. I don't know what the hell we're doing for it, but guess what? We're doing it, and we're doing it hard. West Virginia, week 48, coming up hard. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining. See ya.